It go R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Niggas singing like Aretha, boy, it's dangerous, you gon' see. I stay out these niggas' way, now we can't hang, that's how it be. Barely talk to niggas, cause niggas love to talk and talk is cheap. It go R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They be claiming all these letters, they can't even keep it G. Lining up to hit the blunt because this shit don't cost a fee. Don't get no fuck by who around this hookah lounge, got smoke for bread on Uncle Eddie. What's happening, everybody? It's Lil Cho-Cho, loaded like a fofo. Bang! And you watching Thunder God Combat, brought to you by the Thunder God himself, me, Thunder God Cho. And today we're gonna be talking about UFC 291. UFC 291 was crazy. You had Dustin Poirier and Gaethje in the main event. You had Alex Pereira and Jan Blachowicz in the co-main. You had Kevin Holland versus Michael Chiesa. You had Black Beast versus, I think his last name DeLima. The Black Beast, Derek Lewis himself. You had Tony Ferguson versus King Green, Bobby King Green. He was saying he was gonna just drop the Bobby, but I don't know. But Bobby King Green, that's who he fought. I'm still hurt. My boy is now on a 6-fight losing streak. Tony Ferguson, the man that was on a 12-fight winning streak. The man that had the longest active winning streak at lightweight at one point. Maybe the UFC, for sure at lightweight. When he was at the peak of his powers. Man, he landed a good knockdown in the first round, but after that he was getting the beats put on. Getting the beats put on, man. And them beats wasn't by Dre. They was by Bobby Green. Bobby looked too fast, too slick. And he even submitted him, Tony Ferguson. Bobby King Green, not even really known for his jiu-jitsu. He submitted Tony. It was wild. Alex Pereira successfully made his debut at 205 and won by split decision, beating Jan Blachowicz. That man looked like a real light heavyweight. How in the world was he ever able to fight at 185? Now, people go too far and say he heavyweight. He don't look like no heavyweight. He was like a good sized light heavyweight. He got hit with some good stuff from Blachowicz. His chin held up. So he might have better durability at 205. Yan Gas, it was an elevation. Salt Lake City. Land of the head kicks now. Crazy. Showed good submission defense. Much improved takedown defense. Of course, striking will always look phenomenal. Dangerous leg kicks. That boy left one of them little mini Nerf balls on Jan Blachowicz's leg from them leg kicks. Jan Blachowicz landed some good leg kicks himself. He a real good leg kicker too, and a good leg kick checker. But there's levels to this. Alex Pereira was a two-weight class world championship in glory kickboxing. World champion in glory kickboxing. So different caliber of striker. But Yan held his own in the striking. Was even winning some exchanges, but he ran out of gas. He really had that oomph at the end, and it cost him split decision. Shout out to Alex Pereira. Power time! I feel like John Anik. Power time! Man. Looking good. So probably gonna be him versus Yuri Prochazka next. We had Derek Lewis doing his best Jorge Masvidal impersonation. Coincidentally, on the same night, they was defending Jorge Masvidal's original BMF title. That man I ain't never seen no big dude move like that. And if I have, it ain't been too many times. That man hit a Jose Aldo-esque flying switch knee, like the one he hit Cub Swanson with in WEC. Man. 280, 260 pounds flying towards you in the air. Man, I know your life flashed for your eyes.
I know he was thinking, you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. Old boy from Minister Society came and interrogated him. He knew he messed up when he got that flying switch knee. And Derrick Lewis, in true Derrick Lewis fashion, brought us another banger of a post-fight reaction, celebration, and interview. The balls was hot again, of course. You know, took off his shorts, ran around octagon, told his wife he gonna get in them guts. That man don't care. He say whatever on his mind. That man don't give a take this damn. That man don't. Woo. You know, shout out to Derrick Lewis. He's a free agent now. Hopefully he stick around. But the Black Beast lived up to his name. He was black and a beast. We also had Stephen Thompson and Michelle Pereira. I always want to call him Michael Pereira. They couldn't fight because Michelle Pereira didn't make weight. You know, their fight was going to be a banger too. Their fight was going to be wild. You know, their fight was going to be wilder than the Tasmanian Devil. Wild as Crash Bandicoot. If Michelle Pereira get back on that exciting shit. It was going to be a strike at the light. You know, like none other. Like none other. But yeah, UFC 291 was wild. And the cap it all off, the BMF championship fight at the top of the card with Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. You know, it delivered. But, you know, I'm a Poirier fan, so it's hurting me, man. It's hurting me, man. I don't think I never seen Justin Gaethje win by a head kick knockout, head kick KO, and it looked almost identical, except on a different side, out of a different stance. It looked almost identical to Leon Edwards head kicking Kamaru Usman last year at the same city. It might have been even the same arena in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was sick. And I know Jorge was sick having to drape that belt around. Because, you know, Justin Gaethje teammates with Kamaru Usman, and Kamaru Usman knocked him out. And, you know, of course, Dustin Poirier and Dustin Poirier and Jorge go way back. You know, AT&T training buddies. If I say TNT training buddies. But yeah, they go way back, so I knew it hurt my boy. But the BMF himself had to come out to put the belt around him when it was only right. You know, once again, shout out Dustin Poirier. Looked good in the first round, both of them. Pretty even first round. You know, but hey, that's how they cook it crumble. Whether it's Chips Ahoy, Oreo, or them grandma cookies. Or the Kibalev cookies. What them Kibalev cookies called? Shit. Ain't seen them. Do they even sell them anymore? I ain't seen them in so long. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It was on popping. Popping. Like my boy Teddy say off ATL. When he talking about skating fast. Before she knew cruelly turned it around on my boy and tried to make him seem like my boy two-pump chump. But yeah, it was popping, man. Like that old Chris Brown song. It was popping like a bad child at their grandma's house. And she don't play that shit. UFC 291 was crazy. It might have even been crazier than UFC 290. At least in the same ballpark for sure. It was wild, man. You know, I'm still a Poirier fan. I'm still a T-Ferg fan. Michael Chiesa and Kevin Holland fan. Michael Chiesa's cool too, but I ain't really have a dog in that fight. Just, you know, watching a good fight. But yeah, shout out to my niggas, even though they lost. Cho still fuck with you. But I still love you, even though you hate me, shouting. Like Tiana's bitch. That's all I got for y'all today. This little cho-cho, loaded like a fofo. Bang! And you watching? Found the God Comeback. Brought to you by none other than the Thunder God himself, me, Thunder God Show. And be sure to subscribe, man. Subscribe, MANE. Subscribe, MAYNE. Subscribe, MAIN. Subscribe, MAIN. Subscribe. Subscribe, Terrence Howard voice. Subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. I don't know why his voice is always shaking, but subscribe, man. Subscribe. Thunder God out. Subscribe, man. Bang, man.
Put that on Uncle Eddie, they be singing. Put that J with O to C. This was 1997, they would see the DOC. Gon' be lining up with pistols like they playing COD. Keep that dirty shit up off me, cause a nigga OCD.